Awa.
Sergio na obi bisa se Kwara United a omone Kotoko eba bebono. Ye nya omo players a omoka Nigeria Chan squad na Sergio, 2 of their players went to the Chan tournament. And Sergio, out of the 3 games now omo boy, from the game against Senegal in the first group fixture, and of course the second group game against Sudan, of which they lost by 3-0, and of course the last game against Congo Brazzaville when they won by 2-0. Sergio, none of the Kwara United players featured. Yes, none of them featured. Most of the times, the goalkeeper Nuruddin Onona oftentimes our bench, but Afiz Bakole kura one of the games on Kwano Nya JC Sheye. That was the second game against Oka Sudan. The first game against Senegal, Sergio Wanshejisi, and of course Obeka the next game. I know so after that 4-0 defeat against Sudan, and also the game against Congo Brazzaville. So these are the only 2 players Kwara United for the mad Nigeria Chan tournament. Chan team now call the tournament. Sergio, no bibisa se Winful Kobna de Sergio Minuka say Obo Wadi Degla ewo Egypt importem ho. Mahatma Otu unattached only club for now. Kwame Kizito so ewo Al Dara in one of the Arabian countries also AC Nakai ewo Mompotem. Sergio bibisa say Michael Osei Emba Power, Stephen Oduru Yaoziku, and of course Abiski Joe Louis. Sergio no mo nyina ewo corners, but the tiene say Emba Brukos ejaya omo. Emba Brukos 1997 and 1998 oduremu ewo ebusua dwarfs before say later on obejoine Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But Stephen Oduro any Joe Louis there omo Brukos, that was 1998. So 1999 omo mienu nyina ewuremu into the Ghana Premier League. Stephen Oduro went to the northern part of the country, RTU, and of course Joe Louis Abiski joining Kumasi sensational Kim Faisal, and later on omo nyina eba Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So Sergio, what it means say Oka Mumi and sending nyina buma Neo Tasty Premier League first Michael Osei Emba Power. Sergio, Obinsu bisa say North African clubs omone Ghanaian clubs abubo over the recent years. Like yehu North African clubs Ghanaian clubs omwana. Sergio, the recent one almost 8 years ago. And 7 years ago rather, in 2018. Say it was 2025. So Oka still mind back 2018. That was when Adriana eliminated Al Tahadi of Libya or the CAF Champions League. That stage in Kotoko Kara United and so Kara Brazzaville airport near Kotoko penalty for Babaya Rasport Stadium. No, that was the stage. And Midiama Adriana Stars were the last Ghanaian club to have ever eliminated a North African club Africa. Sergio, that was 7 years ago. Say North Africans for no ewo yesopa. And we enukra osa come back from 2018 the next one ubenya say a Ghanaian club so eliminated a North African club ubenya Mediama against Maghreb the first of Morocco ewo 2014 CAF Confederations Cup no. Ni Mediama drew anymore before say omontimi anya qualification omo free mu ewo omo first time omo CAF Confederations Cup after winning the FA Cup in 2013. So Sergio, the rest of the times are abba from 2017 from 2018 Adriana yi Al Tahadi no. Sergio, the North African clubs have always been the better side when it comes to meeting Ghanaian clubs. Yenya JS Saura eliminating House of Folk. Yenya WAC of Morocco at a point in time almost eliminating House of Folk. Yenya the likes of ES Setif eliminating Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And another one, Obeka Al Hilal of Sudan, Sergio, at a point in time. Etoile du Sahel almost eliminated. Last season we had CS Constantine. Omoyi in Swatremai Ephraim, and of course Ubenya Raja Casablanca also eliminating Samatex. So it's been said the North African clubs in the DSAU over the years they've been so dominant when it comes to meeting Ghanaian clubs continental football. So BBN Gold Stars have a tough task ahead of them when they meet JS Kabylie of Morocco, of Algeria rather. Sergio Obi Bisai say, Ohe Mohammed Salah. Obi betimi aka say oye the Africa best ever player to play in Europe. Sergio a big debatable kakra. A bit debatable depending on how you're going to take it. For me, I will pick Samuel Eto'o and Jojo Pomane. We are ahead of him. For me, but over in terms of the Premier League now, Sergio, for that one I cannot doubt that. But extending it to Europe, Sergio, there can be other players who have been so say they were better or they were ahead of Mohamed Salah. Okay, in terms of performance, Europe. Sergio, Obinsu Bisai say. In tennis, Obi Bisa say match point. Sergio, match point say mobo say do last stage Obi here just 1 point to win that match. Before say baby, was the set munu. Unse oh boy, say who win one and nature say what win one match now within the set no. So only match point say bedru Obi a just 1 point to win that one match within the set no. And match point. Break point also arise when the tie score no either 30 40 or 40 obenya advantage. That is where the break point and also arise. Obi so bisa say lob nature say opponent strike the tennis ball no na we obi a oba return the ball no na ball na kosoro and only the lob and ye ka straight setter eno ye say bia ye ball tennis Mema from maximum of 5 sets, but say Obi win it 3 straighter. Nature say wa win it there is no need for any 4th set because the required set na no wa win it. But Ebama from maximum so 3. Maximum ye 3, but so Obi win it 2 say you what it means say okonenim so and only straight sets ebano terms in terms of technicalities I will tennis mu. Say you
Obisa miensa
yeah Obisa 9. 4. Yeah, okay. Match points, match break points, and then lob, and then straight sets. Yeah, okay. Okay. Match rim.
Okay. So no, can love.
Yeah, lob.
Love and a lob.
A lob.
So, love 15, love 30, love 40. 40 love. And no okay.
Okay. Unse ye boy. O strike na unya 15. Another one say unya o strike another one unya 30. O strike another one and only the enya 15 point be 40. And sana say o connects na ye advantage. So who we need that honom na match no. Unya that point na here na say why we need that match point no. Honom no. Okay.
Love no so LOVE. And I'm say a 0. This is about 0-15. What we can love 15.
Yeah.
This is about 0-30. And now 0-40. We can love 40.
0
and love 15. No, zero no man love.
Love no.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, Matthias.
Sergio,
no been so bisa on this place. Sergio, Osi starts to bench 1, sell 1. With the attack, Sergio, Osi Bequin, Boachi Magic, Chastila, Ishmeladu. Sergio, I will start Chastila and Ishmeladu. I will bench Bequin and sell Isaac Boachi.
I see.
Yes. For the midfield, Sergio, I will start.
In the first one, was it how many players? 4.
Bequin, Boachi Magic, Chastila, Ishmeladu. And I'm saying Mesha Ishmeladu asi.
Okay.
And then Mesha Chastila asi.
Okay.
I'll bench Bequin and sell Isaac Boachi.
Okay.
For the midfield, Nipakwana ma Chipsa, Emmanuel Osei-Kufo, Stephen Odru, Lawrence Ejatete. Tough one. So I will start Odru and Emmanuel Osei-Kufo. Bench Ejatete and sell Chipsa. Yes. For the defense, Joe Henrich, Isa Ahmed, Steven Tete, Dan Koeman. So I will start Isa Ahmed and then Steven Tete. Bench Dan Koeman and sell Oriba. And the goalkeepers, say 9 bench mienu ne shebako ase ne ton bako. I will start 4 goalkeepers. So no, yeah, Richard Kingston, Olele, of course, George Owu, Samir J, and of course the late Sulama Abdullahi. So I will start Richard Kingston, Olele, bench Samir J, Sulama Abdullahi, and sell George Owu. So Obinsu besides Kotokone has 2004 CAF Confederations Cup no combined 11. Me combine 11 ye. George Owu in goal post. Yaw Amankwamreku as my right back. Godfred Yeboah the late TV3 as my left back. My center backs no be Isa Ahmed and then of course Dankwe. Isa Ahmed and Dankwe. Midfield 3 of Lawrence Ejatete, Emmanuel Osekufo and Stephen Udru. Then of course me attack na kwa Domboti, Bernard Domboti, Nana Indua and Chastila. So Seju ebe 6-5. Has benya 6 na Kotoko enya 5. Yeah. Has benya 6 na Kotoko enya 5. Okay. Based on me combine 11 no. Seju best Kotoko has game I me share in the last 10 years. That would be the 1-1 scoreline. Ye na Kotoko nya accident ewo interlice. Yes, Seju. Unze Kotoko enya omoma Kotoko resti kakra because na some of the players ashito lo ni mo prepare no omo nesi injuries. Has scored and na when Fukoba na twitwi ma Kizito share no. Then of course Kotoko nya penalty ena Sadik, former guy out they call Atletico Madrid no Orlando runs for the Sebo under 17 no. For me, in the last 10 years between 2015 to 2025, best Kotoko game I must share that game no. For me, I'll pick that one. Ebia ni ebeye closest kakra that 3-2 na and also baso ewo Babaya Sports Stadium ne Mukwala share 2 goals no. And also my some couple of great memories on that day because 5 goals in that game no and not that game no, but for me said I will pick the 1-1 draw between Haas and Kotoko. Me pick that one 2017. That was the second leg of the 1-0 now. Of course ewo Accra Sports Stadium no.
Okay.
For me I will pick that one. Said you Obinsu beside say Kwadwo Asamoah. Said you Kwadwo Asamoah the CC will retire.
Okay.
Will retire, but Oka Juventus almost set up now more implementing academy system I want.
Okay. Ewo Ghana.
Yeah, ewo Ghana, ewo Accra. Yes. Okay. Oka omo paying for omo dey show monsa omo hwe team no e ma omo academy system omo dey aba e adwuma ewo Ghana. So that is where Kwadwo Asamoah obi hunu. Say you obi nso beside say press resistant player and your good retention play. Say you obi utiminya obi a wo 2 no. Or press resistant and also retentional play. Ebi ni Sergio Busquets. Nti yana se base bobo onu the first phase of the build out. Obi wo se obenpo na ba unsuro obetwe nti yana basa supporters pampempi se bo game na Busquets e wani ma ebi ni mo wa na mo yem hihye mo. But ebi ni mo more confidence because they know
so the culture terms in me.
Okay. Se press resistant obia like Eddie say like oppressing na unya ball even deep operating deep ewo just the back line mu honum no. So say Joe, these are the difference in between. You might see a press resistant player but say Joe onye good or retentional play, but mpempi obi a war retentional play no or say good ewo press resisting no when it comes to say obi obey na say oppressing na obetimi eyi ni hu every home. Okay. So say you that is the difference. Say you also besides the reason why Pele and Maradona never won the Ballon d'Or. Say you is simple. The reason was that omosha see ma Ballon d'Or no na unye European na say you unya award no free Europa no matter ball obebo bia. That's the reason why. So it was in 1995 and omoye and say we a player now we see a kind of Europe dear you can be eligible to win the Ballon d'Or, and that was the reason why Jojo Pomaneweya in 1995 or ended up being the Africa best, the Ballon d'Or winner, and of course the FIFA best winner. So that is how things have been. So from that time in 1995 and omoye and say no matter what say free baby China krampo na usi a kind of Europe as a Joe unso betimi e wini Ballon d'Or ni bi. Sejo obi nso besides Ivorian team of 2006, 2008, 2010 and 2012. Nienti a ntimi anwene the AFCON and IBA. Yes, one thing is that it was good said they made a good impression of themselves by being in 3 consecutive World Cup tournaments, because before 2006 none any Ivorian team has ever been there. But the team being led by Didier Drogba made it to Germany 2006, South Africa 2010, and of course Brazil 2014. But in between, Sejo for me, Sejo, the closest Obeka, the one in 2006 Omoluzu against Egypt, and of course the one in 2012 Omoluzu against Zambia. Nina echo into post-match penalties. But back close pa 2006 Egypt. Sejo, they created a lot of scoring opportunities, missing the post, hitting the post on some couple of occasions. But Sejo, one problem with team there was disunity. Unity need team no more, because omoba you see the Didier Drogba camp here, you see the Yaya Toure camp there, and those within ube say na Bambara guys, the likes of Yaya Toure, Kolo Toure, Aruna Dindani mo ewafa, and you see say the Baule Bete side also ewomonso mwafa, the Didier Drogba, the Romari Kofi Ndiris, the Kanga Akales and the likes Bonaventure Kalusemo. So say na unity there eluduomo. 2008, they came here with one of the strongest squad. But Sejo, they met their match against the team on firepower, and that was the Egyptian side being led by Hassan Shiata. So for me, Sejo, these were the reasons. In as much as they were having quality, but Sejo, one big problem there, I want to say no more keeper, no more say keeper, because say how Jean-Jacques Tizier was leading the goalpost from 2006. 2008 me kai omoni Egypt wa ha Jean-Jacques Tizier pray, but na Didier Drogba ni Kolo Toure panicho se omo sre no in as much as on prano on forcing on them, because of Riona Stefan Lobu say you know one fair guy be come no asan papa obede mu na Egypt for mo show mo 4-1. So one other problem that the Ivorian team was having was say no money goalkeeper. And Seju, and also one of the things. But at a point, Didier Drogba mo every free or Aruna Dindani mo young guys mo be shame no. The likes of Max Alain Gradel no Seju, they won the AFCON in 2015 when they defeated Ghana. It was the post-match penalties. And Seju say what Cote d'Ivoire AFCON o bonyi na, with the exception of Neomwa Hosti Aomaji, every final mo bobia Seju before equal penalties. And ni so and they are goalless draw from Senegal 92 to Egypt 2006 to 2012 Gabon, Guinea Equatorial, and of course to 2015. Ningina na goalless draw. Esako into post-match penalties. But it was the recent one when they hosted. And said, "Yo, Frank Kessié go now or stay Kano after say William Twist Ekon go in the first game, in the final game, a record." Because he became the first Ivorian player to score in a final of AFCON. Because final Cote d'Ivoire and they have goalless draw na post match penalties. And no mutimi winning it was Ghana till the one they won against Nigeria the AFCON when they hosted and won the competition. So Sergio, with regards to the Black Stars qualifiers now, Sergio Ebano, Sergio injury concerns kakra wo ho, and I think say a hard journey. Apart from that, some of the players in your playing time. Okay. Oh yeah, Sergio Enesnya Mepra. Ali Dusedwe pra, and of course Alexander Jiku ye share season as in yen here. Mohamed Salisu Monaco bomo first game yen. So I'm hoping for say ye share Liga say Italy and some of the other nations. So let's see what happens, because you only 2 weeks this week and next week. After that, the following week, World Cup qualifiers. And I think there are some concerns kakra with regards to how Otuado Beni in the selection. Right back, who are the options over there? Ali Dusedi Tariq Lamte Nyambo game, but Caleb Irinchi featured, and when he was given the opportunity during the recent Unity Cup game, Sergio impressed. So let's see how Otuado is going to name his squad and face Mali and Chad fair and square. Sergio, etiminya those 2 games, we win 6 points. Sergio, we are through to Canada, USA, Mexico 2026.
Awal Mohammed. So I'm not very clear with the love explanation you gave